is Bombali district in the northern region.
Hello and welcome to yet another edition of Global Multimedia Online TV Daily Room News, presenting top stories that make news here in the north. Don't forget to follow our social media platforms and kindly recommend to your loved ones. The Kelly's Charity Foundation has today put smiles and laughter on the faces of persons living with disability in Kabbalah Township at a time when COVID-19 has made it difficult for their day-to-day livelihood, in which salvaging the felt needs of persons with disability as one of their priorities. This donation came as a result to remedy the numerous challenges posed by the coronavirus, as said by the CEO and founder Kelfala Kabo. Our reporter John Bangura is in Kabbalah and now report.
Persons living with disability are most times considered forgotten and left out in communities, especially during crisis, and it is believed that they are the most deprived fraction in the society. In changing this narrative, the Kelly's Charity Foundation has today donated 5 bags of rice and a wheelchair to members of the disabled camp in Kabbalah Township. But this is not a novelty, as the Kelly's Charity Foundation has been supporting people in both Koinandogu District and Falaba District respectively. The foundation focuses on addressing the felt needs of orphans and vulnerable people, empower youths, women, children, and the physically challenged, which in turn results in a better life and a healthy environment.
I don't even write projects or big. And one of my buddy, the thing where himself they tell me, he said think for things what we call sustainable development. What you can do, what they change the youth here because I don't complain. I say most of the youths, not to say don't know want to do this, but some of them don't know get family where they help them. So don't see to us, don't know if go to college. I say and the world, not the world go to college, but let them create other platform.
Beneficiaries express their feelings and appreciation.
As you don't say, it gets a lot of plans them for the street child, the disabled. Let God make anything we do, let succeed. You know, what will they look out for? Now somebody will go think about we. Now somebody any say we they let no say yes. There is somebody, people there now we side where they need support. You know, with the talk say disability, not inability. But we need support. Now the side of the able people there. If then they bring we inside them program, then they think about we, then they help we one way or the other for law stroke na the community. Now then see them, now then they will the yarn for.
Me back and disabled, are they part of this family? So I tell with daddy thank you, let God bless her. Because we God bless person, I think that the last side and they don't reach. But see Papa Kelly not today no more is sorry for the disabled then. Because me and English they talk long. If they tell me, if they grumble to me, Mr. Dabo, they say I like disabled them. So that talk they draw me mind to and say this. La they would because me I do somebody where they sorry for me. Not for give me money, not for give me anything for me one. But this family, anybody sorry for this family, don't sorry for me.
What do we do in your area? We say it, especially we don't get today. Don't think that side. The devil knows you sabi. The better pass the angel. We can go tomorrow. You don't know which kind of angel. So Mr. Kelly, let God bless you. And the attention what you don't get with your group, that attention you alone are not changing. No, no, walk towards the one day. You see, they say we just like a small picking. Small picking, we see the grave for you. Not even now. We see the grave when the way they buy. The way they buy, as you see the pass, they cry for you for later. Later, like disabled. Right now, without this, so we don't want to with the butu. Because without the conditions out there, not to put yourself there. Nobody wants it.
You get bad trick, this is that we go compa. Nobody know all about. So we are one honorable. Let God bless you, let God give more and more. Where the right time inside you project. Send them for we. Tell you party there. Say we the suffer na Kabbalah.
I caught up with the CEO and founder of Kelly's Charity Foundation, Mr. Kelfala Kago, whom many describe as a philanthropist, humanitarian, and a lobbyist who cares about the dying and felt needs of his people. This was what he had to say.
We can do another big donation. We in our food, in our sugar, 5 bag of rice. They'll come to wheelchair for the disabled them. We're very impressed. As you know, people them as the concern with them raise, they say people more politicians and other people, they forget them in our society. They not believe say they live. So and this time I come to them, we are just a shocking surprise to them. They not be ever know say, you know, I will do this visit. So past today, where they able to mobilize the area, they come and can give them this gift and support. So they're very surprised as soon as see the background, every side people they jubilate, they're happy, everybody they talk and give thanks to the foundation and the management. I tell anybody say if now only power I be want, I for support me party. The platform where I don't create so now people they create for me. For make I do as Kelly today is the most popular aspirant for Kwenedugu and Falaba. If now only politics are the watch for, always at the spend show, I can support me party when me party can have power. Then give me ministerial. We negotiate and also, but no, I the seek concern, I the sorry for me people then. It's the millions of questions where people they ask. I don't get. I can always talk that for all me interview. But in life, now waiting that you roll to your community, waiting that you roll and you concern to your people. I don't get, but I create the platform, the chance. I don't begin see a system of advocating for the people there, where I don't begin get connection with man them, with the people then within organization, then government. If I draw the attention to government, that I know watch at because I'm an aspirant of a party where people go brand, you know. The foundation is non-political, as I can say. As you see what Kaya today, nobody know the way where any party color. Would they get people there where they are the NGC, the C4C, the SLPP, the APC. But why people, everybody can, as an inclusive system of law partner, law will move this foundation, I believe, because they believe in me. And
as the frequent increment in crime has constantly been blamed or caused as a result of unemployment, is still a trendy issue in Sierra Leone, and as youth remains complacent that both the educated and uneducated have a tedious time in their pursuit of jobs. Global Multimedia's Joseph S. Sisse files in this report as he gauged the views of youth within Makeni.
Reaching or actualizing the Sustainable Development Goals, aims and objectives in Africa is very challenging, especially for developing countries. Sierra Leone is one amongst the many developing countries that are still battling with many issues in which unemployment stands out loud. This issue remains a constant topic of discussion for many citizens, but mostly the youth, as they constitute the largest of the country's population, according to the 2015 Housing and Population Census.
Well, me na Alan Andrew. As you see, I'm not going to media actually. I'm a student of college, so I study actually. It's on the employment actually, they play a great role to really use them actually. You see all the man just sit down, let it do anything. As you see now the drug at the barber shop, like you know really actually this is policy use they let it participate for the country development issues like you don't need to see because I'm not going to school, I'm not from there, you know, like certain vocational, certain issues then they really government will raise for. We want to go school, let me just put them that way, like, you know, for let we get small way for attach yourself. Like not this like the one that don't want to opportunity for those school they get, you know, the benefit from issues. So like
where people are not engaged, I must say most of we, some of we not drop out, some of we not drop out, some of we don't sit class, not very privileged now. So most of we now that's me, some of we drop out, some of we jobless, some of we not get parents that not get upper hand. And mostly we the woman, we the guy can be on the street. Man, they go for 5 or 10,000.
Job they not do. Yes. So now what do you get to say about that? We say we not go say because of a job no day. So we say we go look for don't more. In that way they say we wait for job. No, it don't make sense. And we say as we the young man them and me young man particularly and now Sidom. The little way I get, I dey make income towards that.
You see, so I don't know for that because although the answer is not the same, some man will say everything is also bad, you know, because look at one thing as alone, we born rich, we continue for rich, we born poor, unless fighter,
According to the International Labour Organization, ILO, in Sierra Leone, the number of people actively looking for jobs in December 2019 was 4.33% of the total population of the country. The continual increase in crime has been constantly blamed on the high unemployment rate and poverty in the country. Youth unemployment is an important issue as young men and women today face increasing uncertainty in their hope of undergoing a satisfactory transition in the labor market, and this uncertainty have always proven disturbing for individuals, communities, and societies at large, as even the secondary and tertiary students are constantly wondering what their future holds in relation to employment in this part of the world. For Global Multimedia Online TV Daily Room News, I am Joseph LCC reporting.
The country is faced and challenged with lucrative job opportunities. This in reality should create a sense of capacitating oneself with skills to fit in the competitive job market. But either consciously or subconsciously, it is widely known that many people consider the idea of being engaged in skilled jobs are insignificant or less important. Our reporter, John Ibade Bangura, engaged entrepreneurs of small-scale business. They explain many worthy reasons why others should consider being part of this financially beneficial and self-capacitating profession.
My name is Hussein Ojalo at the Atel Mechanic Comprehensive Academy. I do tailoring work where I did by family. I let this work because I can't mechanic. I know I no person, but now this tailoring work I help me for that it. So now I make a the owner for that service I get me. Then I go school back I did SS2. Me they would tell them say right now school business, you know, so but if you learn you. No person know the country can I know and now I get you. So me I talk to the youth there or the woman there for make them learn work, make them get a living.
Alusain Ojalo is but one amongst many others earning, learning, and self-capacitating themselves through Skillshare. For years, the art of engaging in skills job ranging from carpentry, welding, tailoring, and many more has been considered as a job for illiterates, dropouts, and most times a last resort for many in Sierra Leone. On the other hand, this set of profession provides job for many residents in first world countries, which emphasizes its importance and value. In a bid to educate and reiterate the worth, relevance, and financial stability that this set of profession brings, Global Multimedia engaged people involved in this considered low-class profession.
Okay, me, my name is Science. When I see this whole promo, I like the hope. See, I like the hope. What to this okay, don't help me. God cannot get me to but you don't help me. I don't marry there, I don't born there, I don't do the putting in there. I don't land beaucoup au terme des cinémas your shop right now. I'm not a land yard.
I don't receive content. Or this campus and shop who they do so. I do the living. And it's what they do now. I will be surviving. Yeah. I just see no more. Let's say I go school. I know there's some people they pay for me. So I know say land also don't I do. I know the job. Land no go other way. So I make a land the job. Then your shop. Then you go there. They are more small. Go to the beats. They go to stability game. They go to everything.
Most in Sierra Leone choose being jobless rather than engaging in short professions, which most consider insignificant and less important, which has in one way or another been of hindrance towards the employment rate and financial independence of many. With a new lens, this should be viewed as a great profession with immense importance, as every single person is in need of short services, and those involved should be credited as entrepreneurs, and to a large extent, they are just the reality or practical of academic trained profession. I am John Mbade Bangura reporting for Global Multimedia Online TV Daily Home News.
Our team made a visitation at the most notable stone mining site in Bombali district, a place where 70% of people dwelling there are stone miners. They do stone mining for everyday survival and take care of their children and family. Here is a glimpse of their concerns.
Makari community is one widely known for its involvement in stone mining. It is apparent that almost half the residents of this community are involved in this hard form of labor for survival on a daily basis, as they remain with this only or limited option. As the country faces a grave challenge with employment and many more, the people of Makari have galvanized themselves, both the elderly, youths, women, and children to engage in stone mining as a major means of survival, but yet face many heart-rending challenges and constraints ranging from limited job opportunities, food, transportation, health facilities, and more alarmingly, teenage pregnancy and early marriage, amongst others. Global Multimedia gauged their views, and this was what they had to say.
I get 6 people.
Okay.
My farmer. I go pay school fees from picking. Yeah, now I can't put the money.
Our program now dey in floor make I can find what we eat with my family there. So now this me able tell you, sir.
So how much speaking that you get and how many woman you get?
I get 2 picking there. 2 picking I get 1 great woman.
Okay. So how you dey do for feed them? What do you do for living right now? At this store?
Yeah, yes sir, but I go na bush, I can quarry, I find what we eat na house.
Okay, so you glad about this?
Yeah, we know this. So now God marks in how they can find them. So let the government make me help. We the youth man them. Like how you back the series show, how they work. No one go take for you. So now make like we should in quarry how they find we. So the big papa government let you help we.
That's very good. You know, during that time, right now, sir, I don't want to do boku say, but how for do? For make I not go do bad, I engage. I believe in God. Now God, I make way. Any situation we put you, for welcome am. Sometimes you get for change am if you believe am. But if you not believe am, he there with you. A discussion or something. But me no see God as He make me. I know not to all labor the labor throughout me lifetime. The vision get for day we go say today, Alhamdulillah. Now that I believe. I engage myself now. Agree.
I'm running 5 years now. 5 years ago. And this work because no other work. Only this I only suffer. Basically, the stick self we would the one na pass it by. We buy he make the power tiller. We don't cut a counter. We pay 50,000 for counter now. We can begin burn the stone. After we don't burn, he send people away they can knock for you. Because we man like this, so no go able hold a big amount for knock stone. Look on my height map, the big stone. After that day, so you they go able to hold your hammer now. You cut and small. We don't cut or this like I pack sooner for broken no more. After we don't broken, he said I fan chop. Now can 9 picking there. They all they go school. This night now they sit the back.
The challenges and the kuna are the face. Let's say no more what they do so right now. Let me so I don't say now.
How many years now you don't take him to this work?
Not like 10 years to 11. Like this work they do particularly so. You don't tell them you are not the part when they interview me. They ask you about the constraints they would undergo now. What you feel like government will do for me. All we talk about no better, no they come. Me now the constraints they were undergo now them Boku because that's no other work where they do. Now this stone only I depend on. I had the place to see, do a lot of things there for me comfort. So the amount they work with, you know they get a sufficient, they suffer for their amount there.
Really, I achieve small because that thing it protects me for not go take somebody in property at least because who I sell, I get me money. I need to go causing a trouble again. One like why they are trying to see the way broke some stone, the wound, then for like at least you get any kind of stone there. As you go cut stick far side, you burn that particular stone there. When you don't burn, it begin cracker. So I see the wound. If you got then they make somebody more and more, but the open heavy. When they go lay down all side the heart.
No, then I tell Papa government say, let the street corner because right now small picking they married before they remember because let me so. I get my sister about 15 years of age. He don't get belly. He inside to her. But because they have said them be send message for say if small picking get belly, make them call when they can investigate that program. But what I want for do, me uncle them back, then brief me, then talk to me, they say, I not do then in a family program.
Being that even their fundamental human rights are not fully exercised and enjoyed, the people of Makari are gravely crying for government intervention as already mentioned. I am John Mbade Bangura, reporting for Global Multimedia Online TV Daily Home News.
This is all we have time for in today's edition of Global Multimedia Online TV Daily Home News. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our various social media platforms. Cheers.
This is Bombali district in the northern region.